Hi there. My name is Terry Fotheringham, and I am a certified work life harmony leadership coach for women leaders in professional services. Today, I want to talk about expectations of being on 24/7, especially when it comes to work. Women leaders in professional services often feel like they get no rest because if they stop thinking about what they have to do or how they have to take action, something will go off the rails. Being on at work 24/7 obviously has some downsides. Anxiety. Now, anxiety at work can increase as a result of stressful overthinking. This is especially true when we are ruminating about decisions or conversations we've had with others, wondering if we should have suggested or said something different, and what others are thinking about it. But what's done is done. And the truth is, it's probably not as top of mind for them as you might think. Productivity. Worrying about work is not productive, even if it feels that way. How many times have you tried to anticipate all of the possible outcomes of a decision you are making, even though there is ultimately only one outcome? Just think about where you could have used that energy and time more efficiently. After all, it's not like you have unlimited amounts of either. Energy drain. In some instances, the drain of being on 24/7 has become a normal feeling. And if you're not feeling that drain, you may believe you're not busy enough. But how true is that really? Now, it is possible to shift the thought patterns and actions you take as a result of feeling like you need to be on 24/7. You may recall I spoke about TEA in my last training video. T And the training video was how me time is inextricably linked to your success at work. Now, T are your thoughts, emotions, and actions that lead to outcomes. Now, let's talk about where you can find some relief. Boundaries. Start with establishing and maintaining some new boundaries. I recently responded to a post on LinkedIn about the essentials of boundaries. I shared, as difficult as it can be, establishing, communicating, and honoring personal boundaries is essential to mental and physical health because at the end of the day, without boundaries, we cannot show up at our best, and eventually it will take its toll. Write it, release it. It can be helpful to write pen and paper about what is actually on your plate, what it is that has you thinking about work 24/7, so that you can free up your mind without losing track of where you are. There's something cleansing about this process. When I write, it allows me to release the thought from my mind. And because I've documented it, I know exactly where to find it when I'm ready to return to it. No lone wolf. Don't go it alone. Guaranteed, there are other women leaders in professional services facing the same challenges as you. Sharing your challenges with them may provide you with some strategies that they've discovered work for them. New habits. Establish new habits to support new goals in place of status quo. It takes a lot of your energy to maintain being on 24/7, right? Now, habits are created based on new actions, not inactions. So, to do this, think about what you will do instead of what you won't do. For example, instead of saying, I won't turn on my laptop after 9 p.m., say, I will spend 15 minutes of quiet time alone at 9 p.m., or whatever else might work for you. 2190 rule. This is about habits. Keep in mind that it takes 21 days to make or change a habit consistently applied, and 90 days to permanently make it part of your lifestyle. When embarking on a journey of creating a new habit, just go easy on yourself and trying to be perfect. If you miss a day on maintaining your new habit, just let it go and pick it up again. Try not to be discouraged because it's important to keep moving forward. Challenge yourself. Sometimes we need to challenge our beliefs. If you feel you absolutely have to be on 24/7, ask yourself why that's necessary and then get curious about whether there's any wiggle room for some relief. You can ask yourself, okay, what is the worst thing that could happen if I was off? Maybe you think you'd miss an important email or a phone call. And an easy way to see if there is some room for relief is to take a small step to test it. For example, you could try disconnecting from your devices 3 hours earlier than normal at night and see what happens the next morning. Does the thought of that cause you some anxiety? What if the next morning you see that you did miss an email or a phone call? How would you have handled it if you were on during that time? I'm guessing you would have dealt with it, or you would be thinking about how you would deal with it. The question is, would that really have been necessary? And what did you gain from being off? Was it manageable? I just want you to keep in mind that your career in professional services will take from you as much as you're willing to give. But is the amount you're giving leading you to burnout? Let me know if you feel like you are expected to be on 24/7 and whether you found some strategies that provide some relief from this. Just drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear what's working for you. Bye for now.